The PWHL exclusive signing window is closed and the expansion draft is over. So now we have a semblance of what lies ahead for the original six teams after each team has lost four players. So let's start with the Ottawa Charge, Cheryl, a team that went all the way to the PWHL finals this year and where we learned a lot about the resiliency of this group and also what the strengths are of some of these players. So Ottawa has lost goaltender Emirates Mashmeyer, forward Danielle Sardakny, defender Ashton Bell, and defender Aneta Terralova. So 2D gone here for Ottawa. Two defenders that played a lot of minutes, Cheryl. So you have to think top of mind moving forward for the Ottawa Charge for general manager Mike Hirschfeld will be addressing this blue line.
Yeah, the time is now with this league, and you saw it last year, and Michael Hirschfeld went out and addressed the blue line, and he went and got Rania Savalainen, which is why he protected her. He wants the strong defender with the great stick to be able to push to the outside. She is a lefty. Jocelyn Larocque is a lefty. So you've got sort of a cornerstone on the left side on the defense core. So I think that they should be looking to the right side of their decor right now to fill the holes that this expansion has created for them. So you can look to Flanagan with Toronto. I think she's a player that can manipulate the blue line. She's got real nice edge work, so potentially she can be a spark on your power play. She can also open up some lanes and provide some offense from the back end. As a lefty, I do like Channel Watkins. Not gonna lie, with Minnesota, it just feels like she's a shutdown defender who doesn't get enough love from the back end, so she would be a nice acquisition. But if I had my wish list for the Ottawa Charge, I'd be looking at June 24th in the entry draft, and I'd be going directly to Clarkson and looking at Hayley Wynn, the right shot defender who can lead from the back end. She can quarterback a power play. She's going to come in, be a bona fide top four. She's a transitional skater. She can manipulate the blue line, and she could provide some much needed offense. I also think she's got that international flair. She's played for Team USA at 3 World Championships. So when I look at her in all 3 zones, and I've got my eyes on a player who can fill a massive void, I'm looking directly at Hayley Wynn.
So certainly the blue line will be top priority. They're only losing one forward in Danielle Sardakny as she heads off to Seattle. And goaltending as well. A backup here for Gwyneth Phillips will be important. We know in this league as well, you can go with a 1A goaltender, but having a 1B can be critical as well. Free agency is a great place to shop as we look ahead to available goaltenders, maybe an Elaine Chuli or Sandra Abstrider. Maybe she'd return back to Ottawa to back her up. But you think of backfilling someone like Danielle Sardakny. She had a lot of potential, right? That strong presence she had, a wicked shot, and some of those characteristics for me top of mind to talk about the entry draft. Check forward, Christina Kaltenkova. I mean, she'll be sought after for all teams, but just with that relationship with head coach Carla McLeod, who coaches the Czech national team, she could be a great replacement for Danielle Sardakny.
Yeah, she really could be. And once we figure out the draft order and we figure out who's going to be going, we'll have an idea of this. But I also agree with you, Kenz, on this one. We watched her. We had the first look at her on the international stage, the senior international stage with Czechia. And she's a power forward. Right? She's someone who can shoot the puck. You want someone on a power play on a flank? It is her. She is strong. She can play the dot. She's played alongside Mrazova. You know there's chemistry there. The good thing for the Ottawa Charge, though, is that you can look at their top 6 and say, okay, you know what? They're pretty much intact right now after the expansion draft. So Kaltenkova would be an addition to bolster that top 6. Danielle Sardakny is a massive loss coming off a year that she would probably like to have back in terms of her production and the upswing in the trajectory. You know that it's there, but they did lose her. But Kaltenkova could come in and be outstanding for this group. A natural fit, but I also think it's her physicality to her game. Forget, though, when she's along the wall, she can really win those battles in tight spaces as well. She's got a nice, strong frame to be able to get to pucks, and she's willing to shoot from everywhere. But overall, when you look at this lineup, Kenz, I do also think they've got to hold on to their forward free agents in Vinisheva. You know that she can score. This is a must for Michael Hirschfeld. You want to make sure that you can hold on to her. She can put the puck in the net. Of course, there's question marks around Dark Angelo as well as Rebecca Leslie. So if you can hold on to those free agents and you can bolster and get the likelihood of someone like Kaltenkova, you're looking pretty good.
I throw in Mike Sna as well. I think she caught my eye as it went down the stretch there. So for general manager Mike Hirschfeld, we know he isn't afraid to make a deal, make a trade. He wants to do everything in his power to make sure his group is competitive again next season. So Ottawa Charge, we've taken a look at them. We'll also break down the Toronto Scepters and also the Montreal Victoire in addressing what their needs are in the upcoming offseason.